Hello friends, I hope you all are fine. So today we are going to discuss about a very interesting poem, The Road Not Taken. Actually it's one of my favorite poem written by Robert Frost. The Road Not Taken. It's a beautiful message given by this poet. Obviously the poet was not uh, in a was in such a way to write the poem, but the poem has given a lot of message for our day-to-day life, the decisions that we make in our life. So The Road Not Taken, let's see what is this all about. But before that, we'll discuss about the poet Robert Frost. Robert Frost wrote The Road Not Taken as a joke. As I've told you, he was not in such a way that or intention that to write such a message, to give a message to the society. Rather, he wrote as a joke for a friend, the poet Edward Thomas. He was his friend, Edward Thomas. So when they went walking together, Thomas was actually chronically indecisive about which road they ought to take. Means he was not able to decide. Like this, we should go on that way. He was not able to decide. So in retrospect, often lamented that they should in fact have taken the other one. So this decided to take the other one. They lamented means they thought after that maybe they might have chosen the other one. Soon after writing the poem in 1915, Frost gripped to Thomas that he had read the poem to an audience of college students and that it had been taken pretty seriously. The poem was taken pretty seriously, despite doing my best to make it obvious by my manner that I was fooling. Me culpa. However, Frost liked to quip, I'm never more serious than when choking. As his choke unfolds, Frost creates a multiplicity of meanings, never quite allowing one to supplant the other, even as The Road Not Taken describes how choice is inevitable. So The Road Not Taken actually begins with a dilemma, as many fairy tales do. So out walking, the speaker comes to a fork in the road and has to decide which path to follow. The road not taken, here it is. Two roads diverged in a yellow wood, and sorry, I could not travel both, and be one traveller. Long I stood, and looked down, one as far as I could, to where it bent in the undergrowth. Then took the other just as fair, and having perhaps the better claim, because it was grassy and wanted bare. Though as for that the passing there had warned them really about the same, and both that morning equally lay in leaves, no step had trodden black. Oh, I kept the first for another day, yet knowing how way leads on to way, I doubted if I should ever come back. I shall be telling this weather shy, some way ages and ages hence. Two roads diverged in a wood, and I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference. Written by Robert Frost. So here in the poem, The Road Not Taken, the road symbolizes actually about our life. The poet says that the path that we don't choose in our life is the road not taken. The path we do not choose, the path we think that it's not right or we shouldn't go in this way, that's actually the road not taken. He describes his feelings about that choice that he had left in the past. He is talking about, the poet is describing about the road that he had not chosen, that he had left. The path which we have chosen decides our future, our destination. Obviously, we have to choose our path. That will lead to our destination. And the important message that the poet wants to give is that the choice that we make has an impact on our future. If we make a wrong choice, we regret it, but cannot go back on it, right? So we must be wise while choosing choices. And this is very, very important, dear students. It is always required. Throughout your life, it is required. You have to choose. You have to decide which is right and which is wrong. Based on that, you have to also think the consequences, the result that is going to come after that. We are not sure, we are not certain what is going to happen, but we have to think on it, so that we do not regret that, oh God, why didn't I choose that? Because we cannot go back. It's impossible. It's quite impossible, right? So only thing is that when you are deciding, decide in a very wise manner. Take the wise decisions in your life. That is very, very important. So based on this, we will know about this point further.